Okay, we're going to start here with our Big Poppas Meat Locker Wagyu beef strip loin. Open the package. This is where a nice sharp knife comes in handy because this is a pretty thick cryovac package that it comes in. Of course, I don't want to cut any of the meat while I'm doing this, so we'll just cut it there and lift the meat out of it. Put aside that so I don't accidentally cut myself. Now I'll gently lift it up so as not to spill any extra juices all over the ground and make even more cleanup for myself than I already have. And now we'll just wrap this up and deposit it in the trash can. Bring over the strip loin to cut. Now I'm just using a Messermeister 14-inch slicer that I normally use for slicing brisket to cut this into steaks. I don't cut my steaks as thick as most people do, but check out the marbling, by the way, on these. I usually cut my steaks about 1 inch thick. And these, I can't tell you how good these are when they're cooked. It's just the proper amount of marbling. So what we're going to do here is we're going to cut a handful of steaks. Now, right now, I'm going to cut a real small one because that's going to be lunch today. I mean, really, we can't do all the work of cutting this stuff up and packaging it and not have a little bit of something for the cook, so we'll set that aside. Here we're going to grab just a couple more steaks out of here, and we're going to leave part of the strip loin whole. This is a Big Poppa trick where he'll cook the whole thing and then slice it at the table, which is extremely great when you have guests. You'll also have at the ends, the meat will be more well done than the middle, so you can kind of be cooking for the whole crowd. I cut the strip loin down to this size. Number one, I get a couple of steaks out of it, and this will fit in one of my food savers type bags. Now for lunch. We're just going to take this real thin steak, which, by the way, at the end of it all, the next time I cut strip loin, I will be cutting a bunch of these thin lunch steaks. It was absolutely amazing. A little bit of grapeseed oil, which I keep a lot of that around the barbecue because of its real high smoke point. Of course, some Big Poppa Double Secret on both sides. And you don't see it in the video, but I do let it sit for a while before I throw it on the Mac 2-star. And it's probably not real evident in the video, but I'm pretty generous with my spice. Now here we're going to take a plate, and I'm going to put this in the warming drawer so that when I put the steak on there, I'm not putting it on a cold plate. You'll notice the aluminum foil was in the drawer there. That helps to keep the plate from getting smoke marks on it when you put it in. Keeps Mama happy too. Now we're going to take a paper towel that's soaked in a little bit of grapeseed oil and lube the grates. This is a great way to keep your food from sticking, no matter if you're using the Max Sear grates like we have here, or just your regular grates, or anything. And the grapeseed oil has such a high smoke point that it'll last. And here we're going to stick this on. Now notice the location. The way that is we're kind of on a 45-degree angle, and you'll notice in this picture I've already turned it once to get the grate marks, and we're going to flip it. Now I'm putting on a cotton glove because that plate that is in the warming drawer is going to be quite warm. So I'll put that on and then put a regular nitrile glove over it. This is one of the coolest tricks I ever learned from the Big Poppas team. And of course I do run a timer on my iPhone, and you can see we have 16 seconds left. I will cancel it at 10 seconds so we don't have to hear that go off in this video. And now all we have to do is just get ourselves a set of tongs. We're going to open up the warming drawer where our pre-warmed plate is now. Like I said, this steak was unbelievable. I can't describe how good it was. is definitely a new lunch special here for Jim's Barbecue. And then into the house, and then we'll have a picture of the final piece. And excellent.